Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Wednesday afternoon. We have 10 races we're going to look at. Well, let's go to Pete Aiello. He's got those track and weather conditions.
Start the afternoon with overcast skies and temperatures in the upper 60s here today. The main track is fast. The turf course is firm. First of the day over the turf at 5 furlongs. Start allowance optional claiming event. Price tag here $20,000. Scratch the 3, 4, and 10. A field of 7. Off-time favorites were 1, Chestnut Johnny, and 7, Dubai Bob.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the outside, Dubai Bob, the first to begin. From the inside, Chestnut Johnny is displaying speed. Starship Wildcat between horses with My Sister Carol. Mid-flight is outside running Lost for Words ahead of Dr. J-Dub, and 3 to the trailer, Red Fever. They make their way past the half mile and move to the far turn. Up front, Dubai Bob and Edgar Zayas with the killer crossover. They lead a length and a quarter. Up into second is My Sister Carol. Lost for Words is now third. Up on the inside and Chestnut Johnny from fourth and tries a rebid ahead of Dr. J-Dub. Then Starship Wildcat and Red Fever as they round the far turn. It's still Dubai Bob the target. He leads 3 parts of a length. Lost for Words in the red cap on the outside, and Chestnut Johnny looking to get into the clear with My Sister Carol and Starship Wildcat, and they're at the top of the stretch. Dubai Bob maintains the lead, but Chestnut Johnny on the attack on the outside, and Starship Wildcat runs on between the pair. 1/8 of a mile to go. Dubai Bob pleading for the wire. Chestnut Johnny one more time on the outside. Dubai Bob is digging in, and Dubai Bob is hanging on. Chestnut Johnny second, Starship Wildcat third, and Dr. J-Dub ran home for fourth in 56-4.
7, Dubai Bob, the speed of the speed in today's first race, and he holds firm to win it under aggressive handling from Edgar Zayas for Averill Racing and Maddie's Racing Stable. Ralph Zadie, the winning trainer. Number 1, Chestnut Johnny second, 2, Starship Wildcat ran third. To the second race now at 6 furlongs over the main track, an allowance optional claiming event with a field of 6. These are allowance horses, and the betting favorite was number 4, Lose Mimi.
And they're off. A step slow to begin was the favorite, Lose Mimi. On the far outside, World Gone White runs the break, moving between horses. Bella Bailar from between horses as well as True Motion. And at the rail, Enigmatica. Away in 5th, but only 2 lengths off the lead is 3 Illusions. And the early trailer is Lose Mimi. They make their way to the half-mile point, and up front, the leader is True Motion, but only narrowly. Bella Bailar in the 2-path, forcing the issue second. At the half-mile pole, Enigmatica is in third from 3 Illusions in fourth. Out 3 wide 5th is World Gone Right, and the favorite trying to motivate herself at the back, Lose Mimi, is last of the 6 with less than 3/8 of a mile to go. The opening quarter was 22-3. Here's Bella Bailar and Javier Castellano bidding up at the 5/16 to take the lead from True Motion, who's back to second. Scrubbed on third is 3 Illusions. Here comes Lose Mimi with a bid, while 4 wide after a 46 1/2 mile. They're at the top of the stretch. Lose Mimi on the far outside from between horses. 3 Illusions toward the inside. Bella Bailar. These 3 with an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Lose Mimi goes from last to first and starts to get away. Bella Bailar and 3 Illusions still there second and third, but Lose Mimi is in front at the 16th pole, and she'll win it. 4-5 favorite Lose Mimi gets the job done. Second, 3 Illusions. Third, Bella Bailar, and fourth was Enigmatica. 112-1.
Number 4, Lose Mimi, sat last in the early stages of today's second race, but they went quickly. She was allowed to circle the field on the outside and get the victory under Jose Ortiz for Jeremiah Engelhardt and Southfield Farm. Second, number 5, 3 Illusions, ahead of 3, Bella Bailar, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. We'll be right back with more Wednesday action from Gulfstream right after this.
The Pegasus World Cup Invitational is January 27th at Gulfstream Park, and that weekend we have something new, the Pegasus World Cup Betting Championship. I'm lucky to be joined enough by 2 guys who will be playing in this tournament, including
Ray Arsenault, defending NEC champion.
And
Hi, Acacia. I'm Ross Gallo. I'm a 13-time NHC qualifier and also a member of the NTRA Players Committee.
we're so excited for it. Join us here at Gulfstream Park. $500,000 expected pool, no entry fee if played on site. This is for the players.
Back now for race number 3 on the program. For this afternoon's third race, we had claimers in for a $6,250 price tag. They raced 1 mile. Scratch number 3, Uruguayan Princess, a field of 6. Off-time favorites included 1, AJ's Amex, and 7, White Moon.
And they're off. Leopard's Hill Road walked out of the gate and is 3 lengths last. Good start for White Moon, but toward the rail, AJ Zamex has a touch of speed. These two get acquainted with Scat Nap away in the top flight. And after a subpar getaway, Leopard's Hill Road is rushing up on the outside as White Moon's a bit keen, trying to run off a bit under Alvaro Doniz. He settles her in up top with a length and a half lead. AJ Zamex will take a second running roll early from on the outside Leopard's Hill Road third. Back to fourth is Scat Nap ahead of Diana's Comprise, and the trailer is Canary Green. The opening quarter went in 24-2, and down the backstretch they go. It's White Moon in front by 3 parts of length. On the outside, AJ Zamex is second, now flanking the leader. And third is Leopard's Hill Road from fourth running Scat Nap. 2.5 to Diana's Comprise and 3 to Canary Green. They move past the half mile and take it to the far turn. The opening half mile was 47-4, so the second horse forced the leader to quicken up around the far turn run, and White Moon maintains the lead, but on the outside, AJ Zamex comes to call. And at the 3 furlong point, AJ Zamex and White Moon continue to lead over third running Scat Nap, fourth and wide, Leopard's Hill Road. Then it's a gap of another 4 lengths to Diana's Comprise as they run to the top of the stretch. Edgard Zayas the first to move on AJ Zamex, but Bautista and the class dropping Scat Nap on the outside set sights after the leader. White Moon is now back to third and they're at the top of the stretch. Scat Nap runs up to take the lead. Back to second is AJ Zamex. White Moon did too much too soon, and the 3 favorites kick on with it, with the longest of those 3, Scat Nap, moving away. It's Scat Nap and Jose Bautista for Terry Pompey to win the third by almost 3. Second was AJ Zamex, well clear of White Moon third. Diana's Comprise ran fourth.
Favorites run 1, 2, 3 in today's third race, with the longest of the 3 getting the victory. That was number 6, Scat Nap, who wins on the drop-in class. The trainer Terry Pompey and jockey Jose Bautista by Purple Haze Stable, the winning owners. Second was number 1, AJ Zamex, ahead of 7, White Moon, who ran third. To the fourth race now at 6 furlongs over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Oscar Ulloa rides the 6, Hornerman. Scratch the 7, Fundy's Tide. Favorites were 1, Great Lou, and 4, Trev. And they're off. Imperial Warrior was slow to begin. Quick to begin was the favorite, Great Lou, who blasts away to lead Trev by a length early. From the inside, Prudhoe Bay sets up shop third. Back to fourth is Hornerman, quickly working 4 ahead of Electrifying, and the trailer is Imperial Warrior. Down the backstretch and past the half mile, and Trev now hooks up with Great Lou, and these two fly past the half mile point. Opening 4 on Prudhoe Bay, who would like to parlay this good trip he's getting. He's third behind the speed after a 22 flat opening quarter, and at 9-5, Prudhoe Bay is starting to move in on the top 2, who continue to do each other no favors. These 3 have pulled well clear of the others, led by on the outside Electrifying with Hornerman, and at the back of the field, Imperial Warriors. They run to the top of the stretch. It's Irad Ortiz Jr. on the outside with Prudhoe Bay charging at the new leader Trev. Great Lou is all in and all done. Back to fourth is Hornerman as they straighten for the drive. Trev is still there. Prudhoe Bay takes another run at him, and now Prudhoe Bay overhauls a dead game Trev. Running on is Hornerman trying to get into third, but the winner's going to be Prudhoe Bay. Prudhoe Bay and Irad Ortiz Jr. edging clear to win it. Second, Trev. Third, Hornerman. Fourth, Great Lou in 1:11 left. Perfect trip here for the veteran 2, Prudhoe Bay, who sat behind a fast early pace and reaped the benefits in the stretch run under confident handling from Irad Ortiz Jr., trainer Peter Walder, and an ownership group comprised of Paradise Farms, Class Personified Stable, and the Aventura Stable. To the 5th race now on turf at 5 furlongs. Maiden Claimers in for a price tag of $35,000. Scratch the 3, Heidi Ho. Rider change on 7, Cotton Queen to Alvaro Doniz. A field of 7. Favorites were 1, Super Witch, and 4, Uncle Junior.
And they're off. Beautiful beginning for Uncle Junior in the center of the course. Up on the outside, Cotton Queen has a touch of speed. Rushing between horses is Lisa Mila, and moving out the rail, Super Witch. They're 4 across the course here as they head to the half-mile point. Back 5th is Trapped at Sea, getting a good run of it under Luis Saez with Run in the shadows on her outside. And the back marker is Giovanna's Magic as they swing around the far turn. Up front now, Super Witch and Tyler Gaffleone have inside position and a narrow lead. On the outside, and Lisa Mila takes it to her second. Trapped at Sea, racing into a good spot third. To the outside, and Uncle Junior still right there and moving fourth while 3 wide. That's all for Cotton Queen, then Run in the shadows, and Giovanna's Magic is last as they turn in. Up front, it's Super Witch, still confidently handled and still in front. From the outside, Trapped at Sea is into the clear to try to track her down with Uncle Junior on the stand side. Then Lisa Mila, final furlong, Super Witch. Tyler Gaffleone now wakes her up front, and she leads a length and a half. Trapped at Sea is out of time, so is Uncle Junior. Super Witch in front. Trapped at Sea second, Uncle Junior third, Giovanna's Magic rolled home for fourth in 58-1.
Favorites run 1, 2, 3 to kick off the Rainbow Six, with number 1 Super Witch getting the job done under confident handling from Tyler Gaffleone for Jay Stable and Monomoy Stable. Chad Summers, the winning trainer of this daughter of Kentucky Derby winner Super Saver. 5 Trapped at Sea second, 4 Uncle Junior ran third. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you the late pick 5. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
On January 27th, the world's richest thoroughbred horse race returns. The Pegasus World Cup Invitational. 12 of the world's best horses compete for a record $16 million purse. It's an unforgettable entertainment experience you won't want to miss. At Gulfstream Park, one of Florida's premier entertainment destinations. Tickets on sale now at PegasusWorldCup.com.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. Start of the late pick 5 at about 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $30,000. A field of 8 signed on. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Good start for Adonis Creed from down toward the inside. Take It to the Edge has a touch of speed. Harlan's Quest on the outside away in the top flight. Racing in fourth early is Conquest Sandman. Then from between horses, it's Reflected Star and Remembering Mickey is at the rail. Squadron 3 wide and 3 to the trailer, Zafiro. Around the first turn they go, and Luis Saez puts Adonis Creed on the engine here, leads a length and a quarter. From second, it's Harlan's Quest at the inside, Take It to the Edge, a joint third. Out 3 wide is Conquest Sandman. Perched between horses is Reflected Star, working in advance of Remembering Mickey, third last. Squadron is second last, and 4 to the trailer, Zafiro. Opening quarter mile was quick, 22 and 3 as they race to the final half mile of the contest. It's Adonis Creed going as fast as he can for as far as he can. He leads by 2 over second running Harlan's Quest. Take It to the Edges, given the green light to try to make ground. In between horses, Reflected Star, out 3 wide, Conquest Sandman. Then back to Remembering Mickey, starting to launch an attack under Nick Juarez. 2 lengths in front of Squadron and still nothing from Zafiro. They're on the far turn, and with less than 3 furlongs to go, Adonis Creed maintains the lead. That's all for Harlan's Quest. Passed now by Conquest Sandman. Trying to get through on the inside is Reflected Star. Then comes Remembering Mickey, weaving to the outside, and they're at the top of the stretch. Adonis Creed rebreaks and leads 2.5. Conquest Sandman to the attack second. 3 back to Remembering Mickey third. Less than an eighth to go. Conquest Sandman trying to nail Adonis Creed. Adonis Creed in the late rounds has the lead, but on the outside, Conquest Sandman runs him down. Conquest Sandman 1.5 lengths from Adonis Creed second, Remembering Mickey third in 128 and 4.
5 Conquest Sandman knocks out Adonis Creed in the late rounds of today's 6th race to get the victory under Jose Ortiz for trainer Eddie Keneally, who owns this horse in partnership with Mike Anderson. Adonis Creed second, 1 Remembering Mickey at a nice price off a nice trip, got to settle for third. To the 7th race now, we stay on turf and move to a mile in the 16th. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Claiming price here was $25,000. Scratch 6 beneficiary, a field of 8. Favorites were 8 Bingo Kitten and 2 DeCraziness. And they're off. From the outside, Love Conquers away well. DeCraziness has speed, and Abraham from up between them is up to challenge and take over. So it's Abraham in front now, a length and a quarter. Love Conquers second, to Craziness is third. Double Whammy follows along fourth. Then it's a gap of 2 to Sinatra, who's down toward the rail. On the far outside goes Bingo Kitten, and racing between horses, Major Key. The early trailer is Mambo at the gym. Into the first turn they go, and up front it's Irad Ortiz Jr. and Abraham who get a hassle-free early lead through the opening quarter mile in just 25 and 1. Love Conquers is stalking the leader while second ahead of DeCraziness in third. Double Whammy on the outside fourth, well in the 2-path. Then Bingo Kitten and Sinatra. Major Key is second last, and Mambo at the gym is last of all as Abraham rolls down the backstretch.
It's Abraham in front by 2. Love Conquers second. On the outside, double whammy third. The Craziness is at the rail in fourth as the 6-5 favorite. Back to Bingo Kitten, then Sinatra and Major Key. And the trailer is Mambo at the gym. This will turn into a half-mile dash for the money after a 50-4 half-mile. They swing to the far turn. They've left Abraham alone up front. Abraham has the lead a length and a quarter. Love Conquers is the first to get to move into contention second. The Craziness at the inside third. Double whammy fourth. Bingo Kitten gets started while 3 wide. Then Sinatra and Major Key. And they run past the quarter-mile pole. Abraham's going to have to sprint for home, and he still has the lead. Love Conquers to the attack now. Second to Craziness is now inside and racing third with Sinatra fourth. Eighth of a mile to go. Abraham still strong up front. After those fractions, it's not a surprise. Abraham through 3 quarters in 16-1. They let him walk on the lead, and he'll go all the way. Abraham in front. Love Conquers second. Up third was Mambo at the gym in 1:45-2.
Number 5, Abraham, is an old class horse who was left alone on the lead, and after 3 quarters in 16 and change, you knew he'd have something in the tank. Frankly, the rest of the field fell asleep as Abraham went all the way under Irad Ortiz Jr. for Premier Stables Unlimited and Brendan Walsh. 7, Love Conquers second. 9, Mambo at the gym closed ground into that slow pace and ran on for third. To the 8th race, 5 furlongs on turf, allowance optional claiming event with a field of 9. Race time favorites included 4, Sound Defense, and 6, Anise.
And they're off. From between horses, Sound Defense was away well down at the inside. Quality Time moving out the rail, April Rose, and up on the far outside it's Hard Astray as they race to the half-mile point. Back 5th is Jumbie Bay racing ahead of Fashionably Wild with Anise between horses. Out wide is Unbridled Courage and long shot Miss Samard not keeping up as they pass the half-mile mark and swing to the far turn. Up front, Sound Defense and Edgar Zayas call the shots. They lead a length and a quarter. Hard Astray is up into second at the rail. April Rose is now third. Jumbie Bay is ready to go while fourth. On the inside and Quality Time 5th. Then Fashionably Wild and Anise out 3 wide Unbridled Courage. And the trailer is still Miss Samard as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Sound Defense in front, but under siege. Here comes a run from on the far outside Jumbie Bay. 3 wide and Hard Astray from between horses, April Rose. Then down at the inside, Quality Time looks for room. Final furlong, Sound Defense is on the ropes as Jumbie Bay sweeps up to take the lead. It's Jumbie Bay in front. April Rose and Quality Time now trying to shake free. At the inside, Sound Defense. Jumbie Bay will win it. Second is April Rose. Quality Time flew home once she got cleared. She got up third in 56-3.
10-1 on a Pletcher and Castellano runner. That's something you don't see very often. But that was the case with number 7, Jumbie Bay, who looked loaded around the far turn and blew by in the lane. Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners owns the daughter of the late City Zip. 1, April Rose for second, ahead of 3, Quality Time. She should be on your horses to watch list. She got buried inside, and once she shook free, galloped out very well. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, the 9th race in the late daily double, sprinting on the main track right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 9 on the program at 7 furlongs over the main track. These are 3-year-old allowance horses with a field of 7. Heavily backed was number 2, Impact Player.
And they're off. From the outside, Mr. Bister begins well. Here's Impact Player and Silent Tiger from the inside 2 gates. And at 2-5, Impact Player comes away with a narrow lead. On the inside and Silent Tiger from second, Mr. Bister is out of there third. So Sublime now races in fourth, about 2 lengths off the pace setter, followed by Septimius Severus, who's taken in hand by Tyler Gaffleone. At the inside and Handsome Franco, and 5 to the trailer, Affluential. They make their way down the backstretch to the opening quarter mile in 23-2. Up front, Impact Player leads by a length. So Sublime is 3 wide at the inside and Silent Tiger. Racing into fourth and moving well is Septimius Severus, only 3 lengths off the lead. Then back to the outside, Mr. Bister is 3 wide. He's not progressing toward the inside, Handsome Franco, and still nothing from Affluential. Around the far turn at the 3 furlong point. The favorites appear to have it to themselves. The leader is Impact Player by 2. Silent Tigers and all in second. Racing in third is Septimius Severus. He's being asked to quicken 4 lengths off the lead. Then So Sublime and Handsome Franco, and they're at the top of the stretch. 2 to 5 the number. Impact Player the target. Through a 46 4.5 mile. Impact Player kicks it into another gear and moves away now by 5. Second, Silent Tiger, Septimius Severus trying to get him, but no way can he catch Impact Player. Impact Player makes it a 2-in-a-row win as he wins well today. Won it by 5. Second, Septimius Severus. Third was Silent Tiger. Fourth was Handsome Franco. Then Affluential.
Favorite takes care of business in pretty easy fashion. Hammered to 2 to 5. An Impact Player gets his second Gulfstream Park victory for trainer Todd Pletcher, who gets his second winner today. John Velasquez on board for the winning ride for NK Racing. Number 7, Septimius Severus was second, ahead of the 1 Silent Tiger, who ran third. The Wednesday finale on turf at 1 mile. It was race 10. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $50,000. Rider change on 8, Tropical Gold to Miguel Vasquez. This was a wide open betting race.
And runners away. Tropical Gold made a mess of the start and is 5 lengths last. Kitten's Cover Girl was away quickly and establishes the lead and the rail in the charge to the first turn for Bernardina, who comes away to race in second. On the outside, and Marvelous Kitten is now third. At the inside, Rate of Return saves ground fourth. Out wide is Written from between horses Fernandina, and at the inside it's Blazing Lady, then back to inside Trip, and after blowing the start, Tropical Gold is far back. They run into the backstretch now after completing the opening quarter mile at a time of 23 2. And with the advantage is Kitten's Cover Girl by a neck. On the outside, Bernardina is second. Rate of Return getting a good run of it, third down toward the inside. Then to the outside, Marvelous Kitten is racing in fourth. From Fernando is now racing in fifth. Then to the outside, Written is sixth. 2 back to Blazing Lady seventh. Inside Trip is eighth, and still nothing from Tropical Gold. That's the 9 of them as they swing to the far turn. They went 48 2 for the opening half mile. They've yet to get to Kitten's Cover Girl, who now establishes the lead again, 3 parts of a length. Bernardina tried to get to her and is now back second and asked to quicken again. 3 wide, here's Marvelous Kitten, looming large and into the race from third. Now into second. At the rail, Rate of Return looks to angle for racing room. Fernandez on the outside and trying to get underway. Then back to the inside Trip with Blazing Lady, and they turn in. Kitten's Cover Girl still has the lead. On the outside and coming on is Fernandez. Now Ferdinandez moving up to take the lead. It's Ferdinand on the outside to put ahead in front. Kitten's Cover Girl is back to second. Blazing Lady is third, but it's Ferdinanda, and Jose Ortiz to do it. Second is Kitten's Cover Girl, and third was Blazing Lady. Photo for fourth involving Rate of Return and Marvelous Kitten in 136 4.
Number 4, Ferdinanda gets the victory for Virginia-bred fans in the final race of the day under jockey Jose Ortiz, who gets his third winner of the afternoon. Barkley tagged the winning trainer for owner and breeder, the William Backer Revocable Trust. Number 6, Kitten's Cover Girl did all the heavy lifting and had to settle for second ahead of the 2 Blazing Lady, who ran third. The late pick 5 worth more than $4,000. Rainbow 6, plenty of winning wagers, worth more than $5,000. That triggers a carryover into tomorrow's card of $2.4 million.
And that wraps up Wednesday's card. What an exciting week here at Gulfstream Park on Saturday. It is Sunshine Millions Day, so you got to come out and join us. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.